I just want to record this moment right here and how I'm feeling. Like, God got me feeling cocky. And it's not even that I'm feeling cocky. God was like, I'm going to brag on you. Like, the example of making your enemies your footstool. So I was talking to one of my coworkers, and she was telling me about how she's no longer going to, be at URC for that much longer. And I was like, yeah, me too, because we were connecting. And I was like, yeah, me too. Like, she was like, you're leaving? And I'm like, well, I do plan on moving. And she was like, what? And I was like, yeah. And after we were done talking, I'm not going to get into the whole thing, but once we were done talking, I was like, doing my work and everything. And um, I was singing, and all my songs came on, or whatever. I was watching Prophet Lovi and his Bible study that's going on right now. But I just had to stop this because I need to get this out. But so I was singing, and it was a song, um I give myself away, so you could use me, right? And so God was like, I just had to brag on you. Like, I just had to brag real quick and show people how I'm using you, showing people how I'm blessing you. Like, when people don't want to be your friend, when people don't want to talk to you, when people want to treat you a certain way, I'm using you. I'm talking through you to show them how I'm blessing you. I was like, okay, God, like, yes. And I just started laughing. I was praying in tongues, and I just started bursting out laughing. And like, I was like talking in tongues, but like me and God were literally having a conversation. Like, I was talking, and he just kept saying, I'm bragging on you, I'm bragging on you. And I'm just like, wow. And so I just want to just say this for anyone, that let me tell you something. There's benefits to not having a lot of friends. There's benefits to being by yourself. There's benefits of being mocked, being judged, being under persecution, people trying to always back on you, talking about what you're doing wrong or whatever. Like, literally, oh my gosh, what they used to tell me, oh, Monica, stop doing this, stop putting so much of this and that, they're now doing it. And I had to gently tell her, I'm like, okay. I was like, thank you for your help. I humbled myself because I was ready to go off and be like, see, da 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 da. But I was like, thank you for your help, and you know, the closet or whatever. I was like, thank you for your help, and she was like, yeah, no problem. And I was like, yeah. But I just had to, like, put a little flame on, put a little gas on the fire. I was like, yeah, because, you know, and emptying out the whole box, because literally I used to do that before, and you guys would always tell me to not do that. And she was like, oh, that's because this person. I'm like, no, you too. Like, we're not going to do that. Like, you're not going to put this off on somebody else. You were once telling me that as well. And so I'm not going to get into the whole thing. I'm not going to get into the whole debate about it. But this is a perfect example of God would make your enemies your footstool. You know what I'm saying? And she was telling me some health problems she was having, and I prayed for her, but not over her. But I went, back to myself and by myself, and I went and prayed for her in the spirit. And I pray that she gets healed. I pray she doesn't have to get surgery. I pray that everything is good with her, in Jesus' name. And that is the perfect example. God will make because God will speak through you to talk to your enemy and be like, yeah. And it's not, and she was trying to ask me all different questions, like, when are you moving? Where are you moving? This and that. I was like, listen, I'm moving to the Bay Area. That's all I said. And I don't even know if I'm moving there. All I know is I'm moving by water, and it's going to be I'm going to be surrounded by millionaires. I'm going to be surrounded by millionaires, and I'm going to be by some water. And it's going to be cool weather. That's all I know. If I'm praying I'm moving to the Bay Area, but I may be even moving out of state. Only God knows. Only God knows. But I don't want to make this too long. I just want to say God will make your enemies your footstool. And it's not you. When God brags through you, that's not you being cocky. When you just humble yourself, and it's like, man, God, I really don't want to say that because I don't want to be coming off like I'm bragging. No, God said, I'm going to brag through you because I'm going to get the glory. I'm going to show them how I'm blessing you. I'm going to show them how you're my child. Come on. Come on.